The Reds will have to deliver their best performance of the season if they want to beat the Hurricanes in their Super Rugby clash in Brisbane on Saturday. After 5 rounds of matches, the home side are desperate for a win with their only victory registered way back in the first round against the Sharks. After adding proven internationals like Stephen Moore, George Smith, Quade Cooper, and Scott Higginbotham to their ranks at the start of the season, there was plenty of optimism in the Reds camp. Things have not gone according to plan, however, and the 2011 champions are currently on a 4-match losing streak, which includes a 22-8 defeat to the Jaguars last weekend. And despite playing at home, they will approach this clash with trepidation, as the Hurricanes have won 5 of their last 6 matches in Australia, including each of their last 2, with their 5 wins coming by an average margin of 18 points. Reds head coach Nick Stiles is under no illusions about the magnitude of the task which awaits his charges against the champions. The Hurricanes will be a massive challenge, he said. We have to look at that as an opportunity. We've had some really disappointing losses over the last few weeks, but you can sense within the team that we're close to producing the right result on the field. Last week's performance simply wasn't good enough, but the players have been honest in their appraisal and committed to learning from it and getting better. It's been a tough few weeks, but we couldn't be happier to be back at home this weekend with an opportunity to make our fans proud. The Hurricanes will be quietly confident as they head into this fixture, as they are one of the most attacking teams in the competition. The champions have already scored 33 tries from their 4 matches this season and have game breakers throughout their ranks. Hurricanes trio Vanzati, 6 tries, 1 assist, and Ngani Laumape, 5-2, and Ardie Savea, 4-3, have each been involved in 7 tries this season. Only the Lions' Rohan Jans van Rensburg, 8, has been involved in more. The last time these teams met, the champions claimed a 29-14 victory in Wellington, but the Reds made them work hard for the result. The Hurricanes led 12-6 at halftime but turned on the style after the interval. Jason Woodward led the way for the Canes with a brace of tries, and Wes Goosen, Dane Coles, and Ngani Laumape also scored tries. Chris Paia'aua scored the Reds' only try. Players to watch. Although the Reds have struggled this year, one player who has caught the eye with several impressive performances is young midfielder Duncan Paia'aua. The 22-year-old has worn the number 12 jersey in each of the Reds matches this year and always looks dangerous with ball in hand. His superb skill set will be expected to unlock the Hurricanes' defense. With Dane Coles absent due to injury, TJ Perenara takes over the captaincy for the champions. The All Blacks scrum half's attacking ability is well known, but it will be interesting to see how he copes with the added pressure which comes with the leadership role. His decision-making in pressure situations will be crucial, and his service to his outside backs will have a huge bearing on this fixture's result. Team news: Reds head coach Stiles has made 4 changes to his starting 15 after last weekend's loss to the Jaguars in Buenos Aires to the starting side in place of injured Isaac Rada, who suffered an ankle injury in last week's loss to the Jaguars. A shuffle in the back row sees George Smith return to the starting number 7 jersey, with Adam Korczyk shifting to blindside flanker and Hendrik Tui moving to the bench. In the backs, Chris Kuridrani returns to the starting wing for the first time since round 2, with Isaiah Paris on the bench. Stiles has also named 1 potential debutant in the matchday 23, with Queensland U20 fly half Hamish Stewart on the bench. Hooker Richie Telly is the only change to the Hurricanes starting side for this fixture. Richie Telly comes into the side for captain Coles, who has been rested for the match due to a bruised knee suffered during the Hurricanes' most recent win over the Richie Telly comes into the side for captain Coles, who has been rested for the match due to a bruised knee suffered during the Hurricanes' most recent win over the Highlanders. Scrum half Perenara will captain the side in Brisbane. There will be 2 significant Hurricanes milestones this weekend, with Manawatu loosehead prop Chris Eves set to gain his 50th cap and reserve back Paia'aua his first. Form: after claiming a narrow 28-26 home win over the Sharks in their opener, the Reds suffered a 26-19 loss to the Western Force in round 2. In the next clash, they threw away a 20-7 halftime lead against the Crusaders before losing 22-20 and then lost 44-14 to the Reds in round 4. They also suffered that 22-8 defeat to the Jaguars in Buenos Aires last weekend. The Hurricanes kicked off the defense of their title with superb victories over the Sunwolves, 83-17, in Tokyo, and the Melbourne Rebels, 71-6, but lost their next match against the Chiefs, 26-18, in Hamilton. They returned to the victory trail against the Highlanders, 41-15, in Wellington and had a bye last weekend. Prediction: despite having home ground advantage, the Reds are battling and the Hurricanes will prove too strong. Hurricanes by 12 points. Previous results: 2016, Hurricanes won 29-14 in Wellington. 2015, Hurricanes won 35-19 in Brisbane. 2014, Hurricanes won 35-21 in Wellington. 2013, Reds won 18-12 in Brisbane. 2011, Hurricanes won 28-26 in Wellington. Wellington 2010, Hurricanes won 44-21 in Wellington 2009, Hurricanes won 37-28 in Brisbane 2008, Hurricanes won 23-18 in Wellington 2007, Reds won 25-16 in Brisbane. The teams: Reds, 15 Karmichael Hunt, 14 Chris Kuridrani, 13 Samu Kerevi, 12 Duncan Paia'aua, 11 Nabuli, 10 Jake McIntyre, 9 James Tuttle, 8 Scott Higginbotham, 7 George Smith, 6 Adam Korczyk, 5 Kane Douglas, 4 Rob Simmons, 3 Sam Talakai, 2 Stephen Moore, 1 Markus Vanzati. Replacements: 16 Andrew Reddy, 17 Kerwin Sandy, 18 Taniela Tupou, 19 Lucan Tui, 20 Hendrik Tui, 21 Nick Frisbee, 22 Hamish Stewart, 23 Isaiah Paris Hurricanes, 15 Barrett, 14 Vince Asso, 13 Matt Proctor, 12 Ngani Laumape, 11 Julian Savea, 10 Beauden Barrett, 9 TJ Perenara, 8 Ardie Savea, 7 Callum Gibbins, 6 Brad Shields, 5 Michael Fatialofa, 4 Mark Abbott, 3 Jeffrey Tuomaga Allen, 2 Ricky Telly, 1 Chris Eves. Replacements: 16 Lenny Apasai, 17 Ben May, 18th Mike Kainga, 19 Sam Lousy, 20 Reed Princep, 21 Teito Iroa Tahiri Aranji, 22 Atir Black, 23 Pita Ai Venue, Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane Kickoff, 21:45 local, 9:45 GMT. Referee: Angus Gardner, Australia. Assistant referees: Nick Berry, Australia; Amy Perrett, Australia; TMO: Damien Mitch Elmore, Australia.